Indiana won in Illinois 80-65 and have not come out with the same energy here today. They trail Michigan State 8-17 with 11 minutes and 59 seconds to play in the first half. It's not the Indiana defense we've been seeing, Griffin, also not their offense.
I mean, they shot 61% against Illinois. Obviously, you're not going to replicate that, but just 3 of 13 so far from the field, and they need to get this crowd, which was electric at the start, back into the game.
Hood-Schifino kicks it over to Galloway on the right side. Now right baseline, Renew has it. Guarded by Hauser, gets all the way into the paint and scores with the left-handed baby hook.
That's where Indiana can take advantage. Renew's much bigger body than Hauser.
Good to see that from Renew. 17-10 Michigan State. Pierre Brooks finds Hogard. Hogard takes a screen from Sissoko. Works off it, kicks to Walker. Walker now in the corner. Brooks has a wide open three, and Brooks misses it long. Rebound Jackson Davis, Indiana pushing right to left.
Indiana dodges a bullet there. Bad defense.
Hoosiers trail by 7. Hood-Schifino straight away finds Bates on the left wing. And now Jackson Davis left block spins against Sissoko, tries to work against him, puts his shoulder into him, and finishes for his first basket. Traces 1 for 5 at 17-12.
That's got to feel good for Jackson Davis. He just needed to see a ball go in. Here comes the crowd.
11 minutes to play. Hogard with his feet on the half-court logo takes a screen from Sissoko, works against Jackson Davis, picked up his dribble trying to find Sissoko, and it was off of Jackson Davis, out of bounds. Michigan State will have 17 seconds on the shot clock to work with once they inbound.
I think Sissoko is a better defender than Dane Danger of Illinois, who Jackson Davis really just bullied over, but he's still pretty experienced. This is his first year starting.
Hogard inbounding, finds Joey Hauser straight away. Now gets it in the hands of Jaden Akins, guarded by Tamar Bates. Lefty on lefty. Sissoko sets a screen. Akins tries to work off it. Tamar Bates hounding there as Akins lost his dribble. Now finds Walker. Walker fires a right wing three, and that misses long. Rebound Renew. Indiana pushing right to left. Hood-Schifino turns on the Jets. Picks up his dribble. Tries to find Jackson Davis, who quickly spins against Sissoko. Gets all the way to the left hand and missed an easy one. Wow. Rebound Walker. State pushing, leading by 5. It's a wide open three for Jaden Akins, and he knocks it down from the left corner to make it 20-12.
Tamar Bates was late coming down the court there. Indiana has really struggled in transition defense all season long. That hurts.
10 minutes to play, Indiana down 8. Trey Galloway has it on the right side. Now Jackson Davis in the mid-range, guarded by Sissoko. Dribbles once, kicks back out to Hood-Schifino, who now gets it back to Jackson Davis. No double yet from Walker. Now the double comes. Jackson Davis gets into the middle of the paint, goes up with the left hand, and made sure to not miss that one. He scores again. It's 20-14. 9.5 to play. Hogard works off a Sissoko screen, and it was an illegal one. A turnover for Michigan State will give the ball back to Indiana.
It's pretty clear Jackson Davis is going to try to score and try to take over this game. He's just kind of out of rhythm, I think, right now, but put the ball on the ground, get around Sissoko, and use that dribble and his athleticism. That's the reason he's an All-American. He's just going to back you down and overpower you.
And we saw this at Illinois. Some early minutes now for C.J. Gunn, the freshman shooting guard, has checked in for Indiana. He's in for Trey Galloway. Indiana down 6. Hood-Schifino, top of the key, finds Bates. Right wing, drives into the mid-range, fade away mid-range jumper, misses short. Poor shot selection there from Bates. He hasn't scored in 2 games.
Yeah, you really can't be taking shots right now for Indiana. This is not a great guard offensive lineup. Gunn can't score much right now, neither can Bates.
Hogard got Gunn to reach, got all the way inside the paint, put up a floater and was fouled, so he'll step to the line for 2 free throws.
I don't know if we've seen this lineup before for Indiana. As I said, Bates, as you said, hasn't scored in 2 games. He's really regressed as a shooter. C.J. Gunn is 0 for 6 from the field in his last 4 games, so not really a whole lot of shooting on the perimeter right now for Indiana.
Hogard, an 83% foul shooter, knocks down the first of 2. 21-14 Michigan State, 9:20 to play in the first half. They have led the entire game. Hogard dribbles once, eyes the rim and fires, misses off the back rim, and Jackson Davis has his 5th rebound. Hood-Schifino crosses the timeline with Indiana down 7. C.J. Gunn on the left side now finds Renew, left wing beyond the 3-point line. Bates has it, cycles it around, back to Gunn on the right side, takes a screen from Jackson Davis, and plays catch with Hood-Schifino. Bates left side, feeds Jackson Davis, cuts all the way to the rim, took contact, no foul. Sissoko has the rebound. Jackson Davis can't believe it. Hogard into the half court. And now finds Akins. On the right side, guarded by Bates, the lefty, dribbles with his right hand, now gets it back to Walker straight away. Beyond the three-point line, awaits a screen from Sissoko, works off it, crosses over, finds Hogarth, dribbles in the paint. Hauser, a right corner three, his first miss, and it's out of bounds. His second miss. Out of bounds, Indiana basketball.
Now the good news, at least for Indiana, is Joey Hauser's cooled down a little bit after that red-hot start. Still has 11 points. Feels like Indiana's defense has been better in the last 4 minutes. They're just trying to find anything offensively right now.
21-14 Michigan State, 8.5 to play in the first. Chafino finds Jackson Davis right side in the mid-range, calls for a clear out, dribbles with his left hand, now picks it up, finds CJ Gunn, fires a right wing three. He was fouled and it almost fell for Gunn, but 3 foul shots for the freshman shooting guard.
It's a bad closeout defense there by Hogarth, especially for Gunn, who hasn't made a field goal in 4 games. He has a pretty looking shot. I mean,
Sure.
it's kind of the ideal looking shot if you'd make it in a lab. It just hasn't gone in so far this season for Gunn. Obviously just a true freshman.
So Gunn misses the first free throw out of Lawrence North High School. Averaged 23.5 for a career, shot 37% from 3 in high school. He's the school's all-time leading scorer as he knocks down the second free throw. But this season, Griff, you detailed it, he's just 2 for 22 from three-point range. But he continues to fire because Coach Woodson continues to trust him out there with early minutes.
With Xavier Johnson out, he's gotten a lot more minutes. I think he's improved on the defensive end, which is why he's still out there. Does make the last 2 free throws. Somehow the lead's only 5 for Michigan State.
Doesn't feel that way for Indiana. Only down by 5 with 8 minutes to play in the first as Tyson Walker, who hasn't scored, works off a screen, throws up a floater. Really wild, tough shot, and Walker scores. Announcers jinx firmly in place to make it 23-16 Michigan State. Chafino works off a Jackson Davis screen, gets to the free throw line, puts up a floater, should have put up a floater, tried to pass to Jackson Davis, goes down as a turnover. Sissoko read it beautifully. Walker gets inside the paint, gets to the left hand, and finishes again. Back-to-back buckets for Tyson Walker, and it's back to a 9-point lead for the Spartans.
He is a poised guard, and mentioned he is the one guy that become a scoring star on this Michigan State team.
Chafino got to the free throw line and fed Renew on the right block. Guarded by Hauser, puts up the jump hook and scores. Renew's 2 for 2 with 4 points, and it's 25-18. State still in front.
This feels like a game they could use Renew more. He's going to be able to overpower Hauser inside. It's been a better last couple games for Renew after a really bad December.
Hauser guarded by Renew beyond the three-point line. Now finds Walker on the right wing, guarded by Bates. Back to Hauser, awaits Jaden Akins, guarded by CJ Gunn. Akins crossover dribble, gets to the left hand, stripped on his way up, and Renew comes away with the loose ball. Indiana pushes right to left. Chafino works on Holloman, gets all the way to the rim, and finishes an easy finger roll. 25-20. And here they come again. 6.5 to play in the first. Holloman hounded by Chafino. Dribbles with his right hand. Now finds Walker on the right wing. Into Sissoko on the right block. Backs down against Jackson Davis with his left hand. Now on the left block. Now goes up with the jump hook. Missed it long, and the rebound snagged by Renew. Chafino dribbles through his legs. Now picks it up and finds Renew on the left wing. Looking for a pass inside to Jackson Davis. It's a lob, and he finishes. He led him to the basket, and Jackson Davis scored.
Beautiful steal by Jackson Davis, and just like that, the Hoosiers are back in this ball game.
25-22. They've cut into it